Manchester United welcomes Southampton to Old Trafford for our first home match of 2025. Ruben Amorim's men are seeking a first Premier League win since the Derby triumph away to Manchester City last month. However, the year has started with excellent performances away to leaders Liverpool in a 2-2 draw, and Arsenal, when knocking the Gunners out of the Emirates FA Cup at the third-round stage on Sunday. The Saints are deep in the relegation mire, currently sitting bottom of the table and 8 points adrift of 19th place Leicester City. Manchester United and Southampton are both looking to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. The aim for both teams at Old Trafford will be to build on their positive FA Cup results last weekend. Manchester United are sat 14th in the Premier League table, while Southampton are at the bottom of the table. It will be their first meeting since September, when the Reds secured a 3-0 win at St. Mary's. Although United's form has been questionable this season, Ruben Amorim's side go into the game against Southampton on the back of two strong away performances at Liverpool and Arsenal. Meanwhile, Southampton eased to a 3-0 home win over Championship side Swansea City in the third round of the FA Cup, with a brace from Tyler Dibling and a goal from Kamaldeen Sulemana. Let's talk some team news. Diogo Dalot is ruled out through suspension after being sent off at the Emirates Stadium at the weekend. This is his first of the season. The Portugal international was dismissed in United's win over Arsenal for 2 bookable offenses. He was shown a second yellow card by referee Andrew Madley for diving in recklessly on Mikel Merino. The 1-game suspension applies to all domestic games, so he will miss the game against Southampton rather than United's FA Cup 4th-round tie against Leicester City next month. Dalot has been a mainstay in the team this season, using his versatility to fill the void at left wing-back. The only lineup he was omitted from this season was the Europa League tie against Bodo Glimt, although he came on as a substitute to replace Tyrell Malaysia in the 3-2 victory. The absence of Dalot means Garnacho and Noussair Mazraoui are in line to match the right-back's record of 31 appearances this season. Tyrell Malaysia would appear favorite to fill in at left wing-back, but there are other options as head coach Ruben Amorim considers which 11 to select. Luke Shaw, Victor Lindelof, Johnny Evans, and Mason Mount have all been sidelined of late, while Ahmad did not start after carrying a knock into the cup tie. For Southampton, Flynn Downs could return from a thigh problem, but Jack Stevens and Ross Stewart are out. Will Smallbone made his return in the 3-0 home victory over Swansea City on Sunday. Goalkeeper Gavin Bazunu is available again after Achilles surgery. The Saints recently replaced Russell Martin with Ivan Juric as manager, and he oversaw a first win in all competitions since 2nd November, when Swansea were beaten in the FA Cup last time out. The South Coast outfit have only secured 3 points once in the Premier League this term, beating Everton 1-0, and are currently rooted to the bottom of the table. Juric will hope to ensure some improvement, but a smarting 5-0 home reverse to Brentford last time out was a setback. The Croatian was pleased with the intensity shown in the St. Mary's tie and is seeking similar efforts on Thursday night. Exciting youngster Tyler Dibling has been switched to a center-forward role and scored twice against the Swans, highlighting that the 18-year-old will need to be kept in close check at Old Trafford. This will be the 50th Premier League meeting between the clubs. United won 3-0 at Southampton earlier in the season, thanks to goals from Matthijs de Ligt, Marcus Rashford, and Alejandro Garnacho. It was a 30th league win since 1992 against the Saints, and our last defeat to them came at home in January 2016, when Charlie Austin scored the only goal of the game. Our joint record league win, 9-0, was achieved in 2021 after the South Coast side were reduced to 10 men early on at Old Trafford. This makes United favorites going into this game. It has been over a month since United last won a match in the Premier League. The last victory came when the Reds beat Man City 2-1 at the Etihad Stadium, thanks to goals from Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo. Southampton are winless in their last 17 away games in the league, which is the club's second worst run in top-flight history. They were hammered 5-0 at home by Brentford in their last league outing. Like United but worse, Southampton have struggled in front of goal this season. The Saints have failed to score in 5 of their last 6 Premier League matches. This will be music to Andre Onana's ears as the goalkeeper looks to add to his tally of clean sheets. The Cameroon international is expected to replace Altay Bayindir in the lineup. Manchester United captain Fernandes is starting to hit a good run of form. The Portuguese Magnifico opened the scoring for United against Arsenal with a sublime strike, and he will be looking to add to his account on Thursday night. Although Fernandes has won just 50% of his fixtures against Southampton, he has 7 goal contributions having played against them on 8 occasions. What could United's lineup look like? Let's have a look. With Diogo Dalot out, Amorim will be forced to make changes to his starting lineup. The 39-year-old will also have one eye on Sunday's game against Brighton, but that doesn't mean he will be giving any players a rest when the Saints visit Old Trafford. Amorim will want to avoid any risks by naming a strong team. Here's our predicted lineup. Although Altay Bayındır was the hero at the Emirates, Andre Onana will return to the lineup against Southampton. United's first-choice goalkeeper is a vast improvement, especially in the passing department. After his best performance in a United shirt against Arsenal, it seems harsh to drop Matthijs de Ligt for this one, but it makes sense with 2 league matches in the space of 4 days. Lenny Yoro could do with some game time after coming off the bench to score a penalty last week. Harry Maguire was United's rock at the back last time out. His stock has risen as Amorim gets the best out of him. Solid defensively with an eye for a forward pass, Lisandro Martinez will be key to United's build-up play from the back. The Argentina international has had a mixed season to date. Noussair Mazraoui was one of United's best performers against Arsenal, as he made multiple recoveries to cover for his fellow defenders. The 27-year-old has been a reliable force since signing for United in the summer. Arguably becoming one of United's most important players, Manuel Ugarte has found consistency in his game as he protects United's backline. He has also been effective at launching transitions into the final third. After a lengthy spell recovering from injury, Kobbie Mainoo is finally getting back to his best in the heart of United's midfield. We are witnessing the formation of a strong midfield combination with Ugarte, which bodes well for United's upcoming fixtures. Although Alejandro Garnacho is not a wingback, United will be looking to get at Southampton on Thursday night. This makes Garnacho the best replacement for the suspended Dalot. Despite being benched due to illness against Arsenal, Amad Diallo came on to make a positive impact in the game. The Ivorian is expected to regain his place in the team against the Saints. Bruno Fernandes has 7 goal contributions in 8 matches against Southampton, but he has only won 50% of those games. He will be looking to add to his tally of 4 Premier League goals. This is the perfect fixture for Rasmus Højlund to get back on the score sheet. The Denmark international has failed to score in his last 7 games for United. It's a dry spell he will want to end as soon as possible. Let me know your predictions in the comments: who's starting, who's scoring, and what will the final result be. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things Manchester United.